in Raleigh, North Carolina, and for a non-traditional hockey market, it's amazing to see how they have turned into one of the best parties in the league. Centers are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. The Blackhawks will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Slides the puck across to Jarvis. Here's a pass in front. Picked off in front. Bedard swooping in on the attack. Drives to the sweet spot.
Oh, how did that stay out? Wow! I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save. Sometimes when you have no time to think and make these types of saves, I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Off the draw, nice job locking up his opponent. And a great save! Carolina's on the attack. Scoops up the puck. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Nazar. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Sanderson. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And he loses control of the puck. Gostisbehere's got it along the boards. Here's a shot. Oh, and he stops that one. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Grabs the puck. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
There's always a lot of anticipation when you're playing your former team for the first time. Listen, you're friends with a lot of the players that are on the ice. You know their tendencies, but when you step on it, you are enemies, and you got to find a way to have the upper hand, because at the end of the game, guess what? You want the bragging rights.
Quick pass to Rossi. Puck scooped up by Carlson. Takes the shot. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. A chance to clear. That's blocked. Scooped up along the wall by Carlson. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. From the left side, they gain the zone. And makes the save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Classic's been getting some good looks, but unable to convert here, and really tough when you're in a pointless streak and you're trying to get yourself going. You want to cash in on a few of those opportunities just to make yourself feel like you're contributing.
Moves it to Chatfield. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Quick feed to Blake. Avoids the poke check. The Hurricanes play along the boards. And the puck leaves the zone. Chatfield's got it in the defensive end. And he takes the pass. Works it across to Stahl. Shakes off the coverage. Picked up along the wall by Moore. Sends the cross-ice pass. Chicago's got it along the wall. Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Hall stick handling in his own zone. Sends the pass over. Moves into the slot. He stops that one. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Well, James, forearm strength is critical in the game right now. You got to be strong, you got to be hard on your stick, especially on goals like this. The rebound comes out, you got to be able to corral that puck quickly and get it off.
The Blackhawks finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams, so that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, trying to get another one on the board.
Into the offensive end now, and they'll dump it in. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Dumps the puck in. Here's a short pass to Hughes. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
And now he tries to get it across to Kotkaniemi. Pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Carolina's got the puck. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Taken by Sanderson. Loses the coverage there. Stopped by the goaltender. And now it's to Ehlers. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. With the stop. Taken along the wall by Ehlers. Takes that pass back at the point. Takes the pass. Oh, and another big stop.
Soderblom's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
More than half the period has expired. 1-0 to score. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. The centermen glide into position. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Angles it over to McTavish. Feeds the puck to Bedard. Gaining steam here on the attack. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course, finish.
Chicago's extended the lead to 2 goals here in the first.
You can certainly see that there's jump to their step. They have their legs underneath them, and they've really dictated pace and controlled the game.
Moves it quickly over to Moore. Coleman's got it in the offensive zone. And no battle for that loose puck along the boards. LaFerriere's lugging the puck. Svechnikov's on the attack in the offensive zone. And he snags that one with the glove. Here in the late goings of the period, the Blackhawks have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Wins the draw. Just slide to the net. Sprung along the wall. Carolina's got a hold of the puck now. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Carolina's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Slides it diagonally to Chatfield. And that's intercepted by Reichel. Sent into the offensive zone. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Carolina's got it in their own zone. The Hurricanes played along the wing. Denies them!
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck along the boards. Slides it back to the blue line. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Carolina's moving it along the wing. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net. Here's a rocket of a shot. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Carolina's down, but not out. They've had chances. They just haven't capitalized.
You start to take some risks, but this one doesn't work out in their favor.
Sends it into the offensive zone. Passes the puck over to Rossi.
He's had a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's one goal away from his next milestone.
There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Soderblom's the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
They get it out of the defensive end. Quick pass across to McTavish. Back to the blue line. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. Quick pass to Aho. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Fires it into the offensive zone. Carolina's got the puck along the boards. Ehlers has it in the defensive end. Moves it to Aho. Bedard's got the puck along the wing. Grabbed along the board by Aho. Here's a shot. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Takes the bank feed. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Sends a pass over. Miller's got the puck in his own zone. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Oh, great glove save. Where'd that come from?
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Hurricanes really need to find a way to start finishing on some of these scoring chances because they trail here in the middle. Chicago's won the faceoff deep in their own end. The Blackhawks cross the blue line and are on the attack. The Hurricanes have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And now it's over to Stankoven. Fires it on net. And it comes up big again. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Blackhawks are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Kotkaniemi's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. The Hurricanes gain possession. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Chicago's got a hold of the puck.
Reichel stick breaks, and he's lobbed it back to the bench and gets a new one. Now he gets back into play quickly.
Quick feed to Smith. Into the offensive zone. Carolina's got the puck against the half wall. Takes the feed from the left side. Grabs control of it at the point. Egan on that hit. The Hurricanes have it against the wall. Carries the puck up through center. Quick shot! And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Stahls won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Big-time stop. Solid check to slow him down. The Blackhawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Lowers the boom. Carolina's got possession of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Puck picked up in the open ice. Carolina's got control of it now from their own end. The Hurricanes have it now. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will. They're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
Carolina's looked good offensively to this point, but they continue to trail here in the second. Stalls won a big draw in their own end.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Blackhawks lead this one 2-0. Rossi's won it in their own end. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. And he touches the puck. Slides the pass over to Ehlers. Coughs it up on the play. Picked up along the boards by Ehlers. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Aho's taking it from his own end. The Hurricanes are on the attack. Quick pass over to LaFerriere. Gains the zone through center. Pinned up along the boards. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Puts it in deep. Carolina's got a hold of it along the wall. And he sends it across to Martinick. The Hurricanes have the puck now. Moves it to Evangelista. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Stankoven. Gaining momentum up along the side. Here's a shot. Gets in front of it. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. And now he moves it to Evangelista. Sends it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Carolina's got to find ways to finish because they continue to trail here late in the second. The Hurricanes win it in the defensive zone. Hauls into the offensive zone now on the attack. Stomps up with the blocker. Scooped up along the wall by Gostisbehere. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Puck picked up by Bedard. Comes up with the stop. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Just here in the late stages of this frame, 2-0 is where we sit. Carolina's won the draw. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. Gets the puck in deep. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. Off the bar! I think that caught the inside of the post.
Carolina's been working hard all game, a reason why they're still in it, and they had an opportunity to cut the deficit, but goes off the pipe and out.
The Hurricanes have it now. Throws the puck in the slot. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. Well, he does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
Blackhawks are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got to come to the lead.
And makes the save.
Soderbaum's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Carolina's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they have been snake-bitten as they trail late in this second period. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next.
Priced at just $10. Hurry into our main store as supplies are limited.
Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Carolina's generating a lot of offensive scoring chances here, James, but they can't seem to solve the goaltender. Listen, this is when you can't get frustrated. You have to stick with the game plan, continue to move the puck with motion, and drive the paint.
Takes the shot, and just got a piece of it to keep it out. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Lots of time left in this period. Chicago's got a 3-0 lead. They have been in control right from the start. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Puts it on net, and he catches that one with the glove.
Kochetkov's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
The Hurricanes win the draw. Scrum ensues along the boards. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Through center. Puck grab by Svechnikov. Glove save. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Hurricanes need to get one back here as they trail early in this third period, despite putting a lot of pucks on net. Good heads-up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. And he's going to leave the net to play the puck here. Vlasic's got control of it now behind the cage. Through center along the wing. Here's a short pass to LaFerriere. Picked up along the wall by Carlson. And now it's grabbed by Miller. Works it across to Blake. Takes it to the front. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Shuts him down.
Well, all those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him bob and weave trying to find that puck. He does and makes a save.
Let's get the call.
You're going to take a penalty. You might as well take your opponent with you as they both march to the box.
As we get set for the face-off, a chance to see both teams in a little 4-on-4 action here.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the deal. Well, you can't do that. You're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Hurricanes will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Well, this is a frustration penalty. They're getting blown out in this game, and it's showing up in the penalty box here. They got to find a way to reset, or they're going to be dancing to the box the rest of the game.
The Blackhawks with a 4-on-3, and they've got lots of time to work with here.
Well, you know the coaches are telling them on the 4-on-3 to attack the seams when they have them, but you want to make sure that you're getting a good quality shot, if not a great rebound opportunity, where your coverage has one less player.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Aho. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Takes the feed at center from the right wing.
Bedard's been buzzing out there, James, tonight. I mean, he already has a goal. This is a blowout game. At times, they've had the stats.
Sends it in front, and that's stopped. Sends it ahead to Bedard. He carries the puck up along the wing. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that. Great opportunity there. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Dumps it in. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Chatfield's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Slavin. Moves it around along the half wall. There he is from the slot. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Sends it over. That's a smart heads-up defensive play by Chatfield. Puck scooped up by Carlson. Stopped by the goaltender. Carolina's penalty killers get a hold of it. Quick pass to Slavin. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Puck dumped in. Chicago's got the puck. Carolina's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Lets it go from the slot. Oh, he walks it away with the stick. Time of the essence here.
Yeah, they can't skate it. They got to move it to be able to gain entry quickly.
Oh, how did he stop that? What a save. Right to Chicago. Big time stop there.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
And now he passes it to Miller. And he can't hang on after that hit. Gets the puck over to Chatfield. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. The Hurricanes have it in the offensive end. Takes a shot, and that one's stopped.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
The Hurricanes take it along the wing. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass.
The Blackhawks have been so strong all night long. They've been positionally sound. They've disrupted play, and they've really created a ton of offense. But in particular, it's been their interceptions and their takeaways that have led to the offense.
Angles it over to LaFerriere. And now he angles it across to Zary. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
The Hurricanes gain possession. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Long lead pass to Miller. And now he tries to get it across to Jarvis. The Blackhawks gain possession in their own end. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Carolina's got possession of the puck. The Hurricanes will play it in their own end. Carolina's got the puck against the boards. The Blackhawks take possession in the defensive end. Feeds it on over to Evangelista. With the stop. Taken by Gostisbehere. Feeds it up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
And he shut the door on that last play. Moves it to Evangelista. Takes a shot. And not much on that one. Sends the feed in front. And that's intercepted. Slides it diagonally to Miller. Moves along the boards with some purpose. And he's ridden off the puck. Quick feed to Evangelista. Dishes it to Moore. Shot! And he comes up with it. Taken along the wall by Benson. Comes up with the steal. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Tried to get 2-2 with it and loses possession.
This last play is just a clear indication that you don't know what your skill set is, James. I mean, you got to find a way to get that puck in and hold it, and you continually try to do the same thing over and over again, and it doesn't work out. Try something new.
Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Carolina's got possession here in the offensive zone. Chicago's got the puck. Deep inside the defensive end, still trying to clear. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. The Senators are in the on-deck circle on the schedule, and I'll tell you what, it's a big game for both teams coming up, and that'll be a good one. I hope you'll be there. You know we will. And gets it, and they score!
No, I really like the effort areas in this game, James. You know, they didn't get frustrated, but they have found a way to break through in this game. You gotta figure, you gotta hope that maybe they can shell one back-to-back here and get themselves back in this game. The goaltender's always gonna tell you after a great game that it's all about the team win, James. But I think he's disappointed here because he could just taste the shutout. He's had a fantastic game, one that he deserved and possibly earned. Just let that one go through.
The Hurricanes have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Bedard. Here's a short pass to Hughes. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Miller. Carolina's playing it through the neutral zone. Quick pass to Hughes. Carolina's gained possession. Looking for space inside the D zone. The Hurricanes play it along the boards. Slides the puck over to Zary. Levels him against the wall. The Blackhawks will play the puck from behind the net. Sanderson's picking up steam. Here's a chance. Turns it aside with a glove.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
That's all she wrote from this one. Oh, that win has got to feel good after the losing streak finally comes to an end.
James, I always felt like after, you exited a losing streak, you really had an opportunity to reset. Why? Because you were starting on a win. What you can do is now build on that, build on habits, but they've got to string a few together to build momentum.
Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. See ya.